SIMPtuations.
Alright, so here's what happened. I'm dating this chick, you know, we're exclusively dating, you know, and we've been exclusively dating, you know, for like the past 5 months. So, you know, as the baby boomers would say, we going steady. You know what I mean?
Man,
So,
this nigga.
yeah, man, I'm dating this chick, we're exclusive or whatever and shit. And things are like not really going good, you know. Things kind of start to like fall apart a little bit. And
Which is why you just date.
one thing she used to do that I think kind of like did us in was she used to like, tease me sexually. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so basically, like we would like be at like a restaurant or something like that or a bar, and she would do some shit like, she would like tap me on the knee, like gently, and be like, "Hey, what you doing later? I'm horny." And when you hear that, you're like, "Shit, let's close the tab. Let's get the fuck out of here." Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to go ahead and go home and put that work in, you know? So, um, like, I would go through all that, or she would put me through all that just to get home to be on some bullshit, you know? Like, she would get my hopes all up just to like be like, "Nah, I'm tired," or some shit. You know what I'm saying? She'd be on some bullshit when she went home. So
Yeah, she was just toying with your ass. You should have had her in a rotation.
after a while, like that gets old. You know what I mean? So she would keep doing it, and I would just kind of be like, "Yeah, whatever." She don't mean. It's kind of like, when you lend somebody some money, and they always say, "Hey man, I'm gonna pay you back next week. Hey, I'm gonna pay you back next week," right? And next week never come. When they keep saying it, when they keep saying, "Hey man, I'm gonna pay you back next week," in your mind you're like, "Man, nigga, whatever," you know. So, yeah, that's basically like how it was when it came to that with us, you know. So one like Saturday, I did some housework for her, like, you know what I'm saying. Like I did some like manual labor around the house, you know what I'm saying, and helped her out or whatever.
Housework? Housework? What the fuck, you doing chores now? What you gonna you let this bitch son you? Man, the way she teased you about the poon is the way you should have teased her about some housework. You should have been like, "Hey, next Saturday, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna do whoop de whoop and I'm gonna do this, that, and the third and yada yada yada," just to have Saturday come around to be like, "Hey, babe, my groin hurt. I think I pulled something." Come on,
Then
Dre.
after that, we walked to the store, and then she came back or whatever, or we came back. And on the way back, she was like, "Hey, thanks for doing yada 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 and whoop de whoop. It really made my place look nice and yada yada yada. You did a good job. I should break you off later." So my facial expression was like, I guess my facial expression was, yeah, okay, whatever. And then she picked up on that, and then she followed up with, "I really don't think this relationship thing is really for you. Do you just want to get down?" Now, in case you don't know, "Do you want to get down" translates to booty call, sex with no strings attached. You get the point, right?
Man, she was trying to break up with your ass, dummy. She was trying to give you some pity poon. Look, she was probably already getting piped down by some dude on the side and was feeling bad about it. So what she wanted to do was she wanted to bridge the gap between her and whoever was next so that she didn't feel guilty about it anymore. Which is why you need to have a rotation. Man, come on, Dre. Shit.
So in that moment, like I froze up, like I was scared because I felt like it was a trap. Like, you know what I mean? Like my whole thought process was,
It ain't that hard. You thinking too much.
why is she proposing this? Like my thought process was, okay, she could be proposing this because, she got some dudes already lined up that's ready to go pipe her down, and she doesn't want to feel guilty about getting piped down. So she's putting this out there. So if I'm getting mine and she's getting hers, everything is good. Or worse, or better yet, uh, she could already be getting piped down by some dudes or whatever, and she wants to basically not feel guilty about it, so therefore she's making this proposition. So I was in it to win it, man. So I was like, no.
Damn it, Dre. No. Hey, young, you remember in Ghostbusters when Zool almost blasted him off the roof because Ray said no when she asked him if he was a god? And you remember the pep talk that Winston gave Ray? He said, look, Ray, the next time if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. The same thing. The next time a chick asks you, instead of being in a relationship, do you just want to get down? You say yes. That was an easy layup, my dude. That was an easy layup, young. Rotations, 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 rotations. Man, come on, Dre.
I'm like, whatever we gonna be, and whatever happens, happens. And I turned down that proposition. And yeah, that was that.
Man, you could still be knocking that thing down to this day. To this day. Come on, Dre.